Greetings everyone. So today I am taking a break from the house build project to repair a piano bench at the house. The piano bench kind of took a tumble and now the legs were broken. So we're going to repair that today and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So the legs are held to the piano bench with these brackets here. There's a threaded bolt that is coming, or a threaded stud that comes out of the leg and gets tightened up here, and these brackets go into slots cut into the bench itself, and as you tighten it down it holds everything nice and tight. Well, when the piano bench took a tumble, you can see here it broke out this piece, and so that clamp isn't holding the leg on this side anymore. So I'll show you what I bought in order to fix this. I didn't want to put just some kind of bracket in here, some kind of an L bracket to hold the leg on, because then it would take away from the aesthetic of the bench. You know, it's kind of an older piano, an older bench. So I'll show you what I did instead. So just a disclaimer, as many of you know, I am not a furniture fabricator, craftsman, whatever it may be. And just a little history on this bench. It was rescued, actually the bench and the piano itself were rescued from a house that had caught on fire. And it was brought back to a shop, cleaned up. We had it tuned up and whatnot, and we acquired it. So this bench has been broken before, and it had some repairs and whatnot, which you may see when you're looking at it. And this is the best way I figured I could fix it and kind of keep the original look of how we got the bench. What I figured the best way for me to fix the piano bench is to drill and put wood dowels in between the frame and the legs. I started to do it the other day, and so I put 2 dowels on this side and did this whole process you're about to see and fix this leg to this leg. And now I want to put this whole part of the frame onto the bench itself. I went to my local home improvement store and I found this wood dowel kit. It has 1/4-inch wood dowels. Looks like they're about 1.5 inches long, 1/4 inch in diameter. And the kit comes with a drill bit. I believe this is a stop. You can set it on the drill bit and tighten it down so you're just drilling deep enough for the dowels. And then these 2 little points. And what happens is once you drill the holes, you can put that in there, set your piece of wood next to it, and it'll mark where to drill your holes on the other side. So let's get started doing that. So I've gone ahead and set the depth gauge on the drill bit, so it will drill in half the depth of the wood dowel itself. So now I'm going to take the little spikes and drop them into the holes that I just drilled. And then I'll grab the leg, line it up where I need it on this side and on the top, and then I'll just tap down on it, and this will give me a center point for the drill, and then the wood dowels will line up perfectly where they need to be. So the dimples are pretty faint, but there's one right there and the other one is right up here. So now I'll take the same drill bit and drill it down straight into those holes that I made with the pointer gauges. So before I glue all that together, I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. So everything will be ready to go to glue, and I could just drop that whole part of the frame straight on all at once. All right, now I'm going to take some wood glue and drop it in the holes before I tap the wood dowels in. I think I'm getting more glue on me than the napkin. All right, now we'll get some glue in the holes on the other side of the legs. All right, I'm gonna flip this over, see if we can't get it lined up, and tap it down. All right, I'm probably gonna have to move this somewhere. I can put a little more force on it. I'm afraid of banging down on the granite countertops. So everything has been doweled and glued back together. And initially I had to take out 4 little finish nails that held the bottom to this rail. So I'm gonna put those back in now. Oh, that's fine. All right, let's get the brackets back into the corners. And now the screws that hold them in place. now the last thing to do is to put the washer and the square nuts back on the post. And what those are designed to do is, as you tighten this up, it pulls the leg in to the frame of the bench. So now I'm just going to work on putting the lid or the seat back on and getting it all buttoned up. Come back to that. All right, the last thing to hook up is this little latch that keeps the back from swinging all the way over. All right, there we go. So I got the bench finished. It just has to dry now before we can sit on it. So a little something different today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.